Hey everyone, I'm sure that if you keep an eye on Book Crazy's Facebook page, that the other day I was away at a book signing, and it's actually for a huge author, which obviously you know who it's for if you read the name of this video, but it was for Cassandra, Clare and Sarah Rees Brennan, I think is how you say her name. It was there as well, and I thought I'd make a video to sort of talk about my experience there and things that I enjoyed and didn't enjoy about it. I've been up since 6:30 the day that I went. I was at college basically until near enough the end of the normal day. I did leave a couple of hours early, because to get up to Edinburgh in time. I live a couple of hours away from Edinburgh. So to get up to Edinburgh in time, we had to leave college early. I went with my friend Hayley, who I did convince to read this series, the Murder Instrument series, and she loves it. So she hasn't read the last book, but she's read the first 5. So yeah. And then my dad also came as well because he drove us up, like sort of halfway, and then we got the train the other half. So tiring, but it was so worth it as well, because I think this is the first time Cassandra Clary's ever came to Scotland, so I knew that I had to go. So we got up there and we got to the venue, and it was a beautiful venue, and we were inside and it was so busy, and we were lucky to actually get a seat because some people were actually standing. And first off, you had to buy tickets for the event, and the tickets weren't exactly cheap. So I bought tickets. Well, obviously, we bought tickets anyway. And when we got there and we went in, there was a queue. There was a really long queue just to get into the place, but it actually went down really quickly, which was good. So we got in there, and it didn't start very well because Cassandra and Sarah were actually, I think, about an hour late to the event because One Direction were actually playing in Edinburgh the same night, and there was a lot of traffic, so they got held up in traffic and were an hour late, which was shocking. It was quite shocking that the staff, none of the staff from Waterstones, who were the bookstore that set the signing up, told anyone what was really happening. When the authors eventually got there, no one apologised for being late. I was quite surprised, to be honest, that no one apologised, because an hour is quite a long time to leave, I would say, 200 to 250 people, sitting there, without an explanation as to why. So I was quite disappointed in that. And then when they got there, they did a sort of question and answer type thing, and they read phone messages after, this could be a spoiler, but after Alec and Magnus broke up, it was voice messages left on, I think it was the 2 of their phones, from like Isabel and Clary and Simon. So I think that was a UK only thing, and they were really funny, and Sarah was brilliant. Sarah did the accents and the voices, and it was great. I really enjoyed the question and answer part of it. And then we moved on to the book signing, and Cassandra was only signing 2 books per person, which I thought wasn't right to start with, because I've been to book signings before and the author has said that they will only sign 2 books, but they end up signing all the books that you take with you. But Cassandra really did mean 2 books per person, so I was a little bit upset about that. I did take all my books up with me in case there was the off chance that she would sign them all, but me and my friend here got put to the front of the queue, well, near the front of the queue, because our train was we were going to miss our train if we didn't, sort of hurry up. So we managed to we said to, I think she was like a manager or something to watch the ones, I'm not sure. But there was like an old woman sitting in front of us, and she was there for her granddaughter, because her granddaughter was on a school trip and couldn't be there. So she actually was there for her, and she said to the woman as well, because she was going to the sort of near the same area as where I live. So she'd said to the woman, and if she could get to the front, and we got talking to her, and she said that we could basically go with her. She said, you should try and come with me and get to the front. So me and my friend did, and we said to the woman, the manager woman, and she let us go. So we managed to get about 10th in the queue, which was really good. But I didn't like the signing part of it at all. They didn't let you take pictures with Cassandra and Sarah, which I thought was terrible considering you paid to actually go there, and you're not allowed to take pictures with the authors. I thought that was so wrong. I mean, how many times can you turn around and say that these big authors actually came to your town or your city or something like that? So I was really disappointed in that. And then the fact that you got it was like a 20-second thing. It was just that you were shoved along so quickly. You just blinked and you were at the other side of the table and away. I really did not enjoy that part. I just thought the signing part was terrible. I asked about pictures, and one of the guys that were standing, actually told me that there were too many people at the event for pictures. And I sort of thought to myself, well, if you go to a book signing and you know that it's for a really big author, you're kind of expecting to be there for a while. So, even if she did sign everyone's books, you still know you're going to be there for a while, because she does have 9 books out or something like that. So you sort of know you're going to be there for a while, so I don't understand why they didn't take pictures. But my dad actually did. My dad stayed sitting in the seat where we were sitting, and he was taking pictures of me and my friend at the table. So I do have a couple of pictures of me actually with the authors, just not the kind of picture I wanted. But anyway, the signing part was terribly done, but the question and answer was amazing. So that's sort of my experience. So I'm going to show you the books that I got signed now. Now, because I took all of them up, I had a hold-all sort of suitcase type thing with me, and it was basically a lucky dip because you had 20 seconds with the authors. So it was basically a lucky dip as to which books got signed. So the first one that did get signed was Clockwork Princess obviously by Cassandra. And there you go. And then the next one that got signed was Sight of Lost Souls. And then the last one that got signed was City of Heavenly Fire. Look at the size of it. I did finish it on the train on the way up. I really wanted to finish it before I went to the event in case they spoke about spoilers or anything. So I really wanted to finish reading it, and I did on the train, so I was really happy. And the ending was beautiful. So that's what it says. If I move my name up. And the reason why I got 3 books when she was only signing 2 was because my friend only took 1 book up with her, so she was actually able to get me one of mine signed for me. So luckily she did that. And Watchlands also gave us a postcard with the Set of Heavenly Fire cover on it, and I got Sarah and Cassandra to sign that for me as well, which was so cool. So the experience as a whole was really good, and I never really expected you know, to meet Cassandra Clare. And I used to think her name was Clare, her second name was Clare, because I think you can spell Clare like that, but it turns out it's Clare. So I didn't think it was Clare because obviously the main character in the More Intimate series is called Clare, and it turns out she didn't name the character after her second name. So yeah, so I did learn a lot of things, and I think they did cut the question and answer short because they were an hour late to start with, so I was quite disappointed in that. But it was a fun experience. Would I go to a signing that was as strict as that again? No. If I'm actually paying money to go to the event, then no. Because it wasn't exactly cheap. Like, it was £50 for a ticket and a copy of City Family Fire, and then it was £7 to just generally get in. So it wasn't exactly cheap, but it was quite a fun experience, and I did enjoy myself. So yeah. So there are some pictures in the post. I'm making a blog post and putting some pictures in the blog post on my blog Book Crazies, so you should definitely check them out. Or check them out on Book Crazies Facebook page. I think I put a couple up there as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening about my experience. And if you go to a Cassandra Clare book signing, remember and just take them in a book that it says on it. Thank you for watching. Bye.